now.
Okay. Is it good?
Yep.
Okay. So which hypothesis involves equality? Isn't that the null?
I think it's the null too. That was like one of the
That's one of the only things I really understood.
right. I like the definitions. I like the English part of math. I can.
Yeah. Better.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So I definitely think it is the null hypothesis.
The P. Okay. Next question. When computing the p-value, which hypothesis do you assume to be true? The null or the alternative?
It's the alternative.
Let's. Well, in the textbook it says, assuming the null hypothesis is true, the probability is called a p-value. Do you see that, Cassie?
I'm looking for it right now. Yeah.
I wish I could be more help.
No, you're fine.
I think it's the null again.
Yeah. So it says if we gather enough evidence against the null hypothesis and determine that it should be rejected, the alternative hypothesis.
So it's alternative?
No, I think it is.
Oh, it's null?
Hypothesis, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to just like 100%. Oh, here's the value definition. The p-value is the probability of attaining a test statistic, at least as extreme as the one you calculated, assuming the null hypothesis is true.
Okay.
The
Perfect.
null hypothesis is the one that you have to assume is true. So it's the null hypothesis again.
Okay. Sweet. Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a two-tailed test? Well, two-tailed.
Would it be HO has to be less than 10?
Well, on the textbook, I'm at that section.
Yeah.
And I see an equal sign for two-tailed, but that maybe just be that certain question on the.
Yeah. If the alternative hypothesis involves less than, such as U minus this, we can call it a left-tailed test. I don't think that's applicable.
So I think it's an equal sign, but there's
two-tailed.
Because in the textbook I see one here. I can show you guys. Oh wait, my thing's being weird. I see an equal sign and then the equal sign with a slash in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that, Cassie?
Yeah, I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm.
Because I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it just came up.
It did.
It did?
It did. Oh wow.
Yay!
Yeah. I don't know what was going on.
We always need the help too, so I'm glad that it's popping up for you.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. Oh,
That was good timing.
My gosh. Yay. Okay.
Oh.
I've been using my phone for about 2 hours now. Oh, good. Okay.
Handwriting. I found if you go.
Hang on. I'm going to the quiz here.
Uh-huh.
So we question 5.
Yeah, we're on question.
Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for two-tailed test?
I think it's the slash in it. So if you go to the homework page and you go to 4.1 null alternative hypothesis, there is little bullet points, and it says H little a colon U not equal to 98.6 pounds, and then that's labeled as a two-sided hypothesis.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's the equal sign with a slash through it. It's the
Yeah.
two-sided, two-tailed.
And then the left-tailed is the for the next question, would it be A?
Let's see, the left-tailed.
Which of the following
Yeah, I
represent
think
alternative hypothesis for the left-tailed test?
And then a right-tailed would be the other way. So that would be B.
which is greater than.
Okay, less than would be the mean is less than 98%, right?
Yeah. So the first one, it's equal with the slash. The second one, the HA is less than 10. And then for 7, it's the HAU is greater than 10.
Okay, so we think in number 6 is A,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then number 7
Is B.
B. Yeah.
So did you get those first couple questions, Laura?
Yeah, I wrote them down, so I got them. Yes. So I got, yeah, for number 3 is the null hypotheses, and 4 is also the hypotheses. Okay. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Something's going on with my computer. I told you guys that I had problems with those save files, so I couldn't do 3 of the questions on the test.
Hmm.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay. Okay, we're on question 8.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Remember,
So which relationship would result in failing to reject the null hypothesis?
So this is the alternative hypothesis.
yeah. Relationship to the alternative. The p-value is determined using the alternative hypothesis. If the alternative hypothesis is two-sided, then the p-value is the area in the tails further than plus or minus the z-score.
That says U is less than 98.6.
So on 8,
Would it be?
go ahead.
Wait.
I think p-value has to do with the z-score, right?
Oh, so it would be D then.
The p, let me look one more time.
Because it's less than, I know that.
Yes. If the p is low, reject the null. Okay.
Perfect.
If p level is less than A, we reject the null hypothesis.
Less than A or Z?
It says less than A. If the p-value is less than A.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, then it is B.
it says B.
Ew.
And then which relationship would result in rejecting the null hypothesis?
Didn't we just answer that? Oh, failing to reject the null hypothesis.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So if p is low, reject the null.
But the first one is failing to reject the null hypothesis. So would it be A?
Yeah, so it should be A.
And then the second one would, and then number 9 would be B.
And then number 9 would be B, because it is rejecting the null hypothesis, and it's less than, the p is less than A.
They're trying to be sneaky.
I know, I'm trying to trick us.
If p is small enough to reject the null hypothesis. Yeah, so
Okay.
P is less than A, then you reject the null. So, okay. I think that's right.
Okay. So an insurance company is reviewing its current policy rates. When originally setting their rates, they believed that the average claim amount was $1,500. They are concerned that the true mean is actually higher than this. So which of the following would be the appropriate alternative hypothesis? Okay.
The average claim amount is equal. No, it's not it's not A.
Right?
Pardon?
The average claim amount is less than 1,500. Right? Because the alternative hypothesis is the one that's less than, right?
Let me go back.
I'm looking.
Let me look at the alternative hypothesis is, okay, it involves less than, oh, left-tailed. So you think it's, the average claim amount is less than 1,500?
Well, if their original hypothesis that it was more than 1,500, wouldn't the alternative hypothesis be that it was less?
Yeah.
But I don't.
That makes. What would be the appropriate null hypothesis? So the null hypothesis is
Greater than.
Greater than 1,500.
This is my English brain working with these word problems, so I hope I'm not getting this all wrong.
Well, thankfully, we'll be able to figure it out. We'll be able to figure it out.
Okay.
The insurance company randomly selects N equals 40 claims and calculates a sample mean of 1,650. Use this information to answer the next 3 questions. Okay. This is where we need all of our information about.
Wouldn't it be A, that it's large? Because isn't it when it's normal, it's a large population or size?
About 30.
The insurance company assumes the distribution of the sample means it's normal. Okay, is this a good assumption? Since the sample size is large. Yeah, because she said on that video that for this class anything over 30 would be considered large.
Okay.
So is it a good assumption since the population is normal or since the sample size is large?
I think it's the sample size is large.
Okay. So
Yeah. What theorem of law justifies your answer to the previous question?
Central.
Yeah, because the central limit theory has to do with the shape.
Oh, is it large?
The large numbers talk about. No, central.
I think it's
Central limit theorem.
that's what I thought, but I could be wrong.
Hang on. I'm gonna run and grab my notebook that I took notes in. Okay, the law of large numbers. As n increases, the mean of the adverse values get closer to the mean. But in the central limit theorem is if the sample size is n is large, the sampling distribution for x will be approximately normal.
What was the central limit theorem, right?
That was the central.
Okay.
So I think it's central limit. Which of the following is the test statistic as defined in this lesson? Isn't it the X bar?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that one confused me at first, the parameters and the statistic.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have to figure out the z-score with this test.
Okay, the historical mean of sales receipts at a grocery store is 150. Okay, the mean is 150.
Mm-hmm.
And then standard deviation is 40.
Uh-huh.
So 36 is a value. So 36 sales.
What? Oh, I didn't look far. Sorry, I didn't look far enough. She will use it. A level of significance of A equals 0.5. He then takes a simple random sample of 36. So you have to square root that. So okay, so it is Z equals the X bar minus the mean over the standard
deviation.
Square root of N. So the X bar is what?
144.
144?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
150?
Mm-hmm.
And the standard deviation is 40, and the N is 36. Oh my goodness, I've left everything in the other room. Did anyone get an answer at all yet? 144 minus 150 equals -6. And then 40 divided by the square root of 36 equals 6.666. So -6 divided by. Anybody get an answer?
Not yet. My computer froze up. How?
My husband was telling me I was doing this arithmetic wrong though.
It's -6 divided by. Yeah, I haven't been able to do any like math problems, right? So this is where I struggle. I can do the English parts just fine.
Huh. Well, I got two different answers. -6 divided.
Here, I'm gonna try it. So is it 36 minus?
I think it's 0.025. I think.
The z-score is 0.025.
I think so. Because 144 minus the 150 is a -6.
Yeah.
And then you divide that by 40 and divide that by, yeah, I think it's 0.025.
That is a tiny z-score.
I think it is. But I could be very, 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 very wrong.
So what is the p-value associated with the z-score from the previous question?
I have no idea.
Oh, that A, 0.05.
How do you get that?
It just says she will use a level significance of A equals 0.05. But I don't know how you calculate a p-value.
Yeah, I think that little A symbol is the p-value. Maybe?
You don't put it into the applet?
.025 applet.
Okay, p-value. Okay, so the first answer I got with that z-score was 6.666. But I don't know which one is right. Do you have the applet up there, Kathy?
Yeah.
Put in 0.025 and see what happens.
Yeah, it's like the tiniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then it put in 6.666.
For the z-score?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's really big.
It's really big.
Oh, well, it just changed it to 4.4. 6.666.
Yeah, 6.666.
Yeah, it goes like farther than, oh no, this is weird. Anytime I like click in the applet, it changes it to 4.
Where does it change it to 4?
The z-score. So like I type in 6.666 and then it comes up with like this little, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a double bar where like the normal red bar should be. And then the red bar is like farther out. And if I go to click on anything inside the actual, like if I click on the curve to like shade it in, it changes it to 4.
So do you think that's our p-value?
6.666.
No, I'm saying 6.666 was the first z-score I got. And the second was 0.025. Because it all depends on how you put it in the calculator, and that's my problem. Like,
here, I am gonna try doing it in my calculator and see what I get.
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
So, okay, so what is it?
It's 144 minus 50.
Okay, 144 minus 50.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Divided by 40 divided by the square root of 36.
Wait, so it's 150.
No, on the top is 144 minus 150 because the
150. Okay.
Yeah, the x bar is 144. The mean is 150. So you.
Okay, and then I have -6, and then what?
Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Here. It's those two circles.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's 150, 144 minus 150.
Divided by 40 divided by the square root of.
Oh,
Is it divided by the square root of 36?
Yes.
Okay.
See what one time what I did was I did the top part first, and I got an answer. Then
negative 0.025.
Okay. That's the one I got too, 025. Hold on just a second. Now I got 9000. I don't know, guys.
I don't know how we calculate value though.
Hey, Mitch. I wonder if my husband would know.
Well, luckily the following questions after this one are almost all multiple choice,
Well, that's good.
except for one. Should we just move on to the,
17.
well, I think they're all connected.
Yeah, they are. One sec. I'm gonna go see if my husband knows.
She suspects the average has decreased.
Where do you see that?
This is up in the information. Historical mean of sales receipts at a grocery store is $150 with a standard deviation of $40. Store manager suspects that the average has decreased. He has set up a hypothesis test with hypothesis. So she's saying that the hypothesis is that it's $150 or less than that.
Right. Right.
Simple random samples receipts 36 sales. She computes the mean of 144.
Man, I wish my son-in-law was here. I say that every day. He has a PhD in statistics.
Oh my gosh.
But like I've told you, they live in South Africa, so it's like the middle of the night there. So every time we meet, I wish I could get him on the phone.
No.
Or text him, because he would know for sure. Is your husband looking at it?
No, I couldn't find him.
You what?
I couldn't find him. I think he's on a phone call for work.
Okay. Let's keep going. Well,
I think for 17, I think it's failed to reject the null hypothesis because she got a mean of 144 and the sample was 30.
okay.
So her null hypothesis was right?
Yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is your conclusion for this problem? We have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is 150. We have sufficient evidence that true population mean is 150. We have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less. We have sufficient evidence that true population mean is less than 150. It's less than 150, right?
I would say we have sufficient evidence that the population mean is less than 150.
So it's C.
Okay.
The
I
last
think so.
Wait, it's D or C?
So C says we have insufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than. And D says we have sufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150. So I would think that it's the last one because she got 144 But with a standard deviation of $40, maybe not. I don't know, guys.
You know, I'm going to try to see if anybody else has listed their videos on here.
Yeah, it's what, Thursday? They should have.
Well, unless they did like us and waited till after the test. I'm looking.
Okay.
Yeah, some have. So let's see.
Pick the shorter of the videos.
Yeah, that's what I was. Hang on.
I think number 19 is A.
Type 1.
Mm-hmm. Because it says type 1 error is committed when we reject a null hypothesis that is in reality true.
Okay. Let me go to this.
We have said that we rejected the hypothesis then?
Oh, you know what? I don't want to listen. You know what? Yeah. I don't know if I want to go to this one because these are the people we listened to last time and they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, that was kind of a pain in the butt.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to listen to that one either because it's over an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's see. Do you think they're watching this and seeing that we're getting tips?
I think it's smart. I think it's helpful. I mean, honestly, we don't have a teacher, you know? I mean, like,
Yeah.
looking for help if somebody else can explain, you know?
And like, we did most of our questions, and we only have a couple left.
Yeah. The only thing, like, I don't know. I'm much more of like a teach me, talk to me, show me type of person rather than like, here's a book, go learn a foreign language.
Oh, yeah, me too. Oh my goodness.
Now we're live.
Okay.
Go ahead. So I think for question 3,
these people, they did all of it in 17 minutes.
I just was looking in the book and it looked like it was for the null hypothesis. Sorry, I realized I can actually do this side by side. I think that's the one
I'm going to go for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I had negative 0.9. So let's see what numbers we used for the z-score.
Okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it does that on purpose to help prepare us. That kind of thing. Yeah. So, by the way, you are totally cute today. Hair and makeup. Thank you. I'm like trying to look nicer.
You're totally cute today. I love it.
It's not that Aaron explains. He thinks I'm beautiful no matter what, but I want him to.
I was going to tell you, Cassie, that you look exactly like my niece. I've got to show you a picture.
And I want something
good about yourself too when you dress up. So
I feel better.
We don't care. We want the answer.
I was a little tricked out.
We don't.
We get it done in 17 minutes if all they talked about was like, you're so cute.
Yeah. So did you also? I'm gonna get my notebook. Okay. I'll be back. I'm gonna get my notebook really quick. I forgot it.
That's me.
so funny.
Let me get my notebook really quick. And I bet they don't even know we're watching them. What if they watched us watching them? That would be
Oh my gosh.
So funny. It's funny how different
Okay, here we go.
dynamics work.
Okay. Test. Okay, so I did. You used the z-score with the z-score. Yeah, I did 144 minus 150 over 40. Okay.
Okay, 144 over minus 150 over 40 is what she said. 144 minus 150 divided by 40.
And so then you have to have divided by the square root of 36.
Divided by the square root of
Which we did.
Okay. So that was my. And square root of 36 is.
6. 6.
Oh, 36 sales receipts. I see. Okay. I was close. Okay.
There was, when I was watching his tutorial, that I don't even know his name, the professor, that you just, in order to compute the test statistic or any of that, you have to use the square root of n. And so I got a negative 0.9.
Okay.
That's what I got. And that's what I got right there too. See my 900.
Yeah.
You need keyboard, you always use square root.
Correct.
How do you not know that? We just took a
At
test
least
on it.
for the whatever we're on.
Okay. And
I'm
then with our little
terrible.
applet.
I'm terrible, you guys.
Yeah.
No.
And then for 16, the applet we would use.
Here, I'm gonna find it. 0.9. That's.
Okay.
And did we click on the middle column, or is it?
On this one, because they asked us that the average has decreased, I clicked on the left. So I got, sorry.
Did you hear that, Kathy? She said you put negative 0.09 into the box. I wonder how I got that 9 in the first place.
0.09 or 0.9?
0.9.
0.9.
0.9 in the z-score, and
Okay.
then you shade the tail to the left.
Trying to pull up the applet.
0.841.
So let me
Okay.
0.184. Is that what you got?
that's what I got.
Wait, 0. What?
0.184.
184.
Yep.
So it'd be 0.18. Okay.
4.
I wrote down 0.900. I don't know how I got that though.
We put, so for 15, we put negative 0.09. Just 0.9.
She said negative.
0.
But I probably did
9.
but probably didn't do it right. So I'm going to redo this, okay? Just a second. Point divided by 40 divided by the square root of 36 equals, nope. See, I don't know how come I get a different answer every time.
So it's 150 minus 144. No, 144 minus
150.
150. And then that's divided by 36. No, the square root of 36.
Okay, that's how I got it. Okay, you guys ready? Because I think I have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Okay, on the top. Okay, you see where it says 144 minus 150?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a negative 6. So you leave that alone. Then you go on your calculators, 40 divided by the square root of 36. And that answer is 6.666.
Yeah.
Then you take negative 6 from the top row of answers, divided by 6.666, and that gets you a negative 0.9.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. That makes sense.
Okay. So you just have to do it more separated and then.
And not all together.
Yeah, I guess so.
And so for number 16, it was 0.184, right?
184.
Okay, now on the z-score on question 15, it says round to 3 decimal points, so negative 900.
Okay.
Because it says round to the 3 decimals. And then the p-score associated with the z-score from this previous question is, so you put that in, Cassie?
0.184.
0.184?
Mhm.
or 0.01?
Is what I got, it was 0.184
Same.
on my applet.
And is that what you got too?
Yeah.
0.184?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
84. Okay. Okay, I think I figured that out. I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
They
So
just
that's,
need to be more separate. That's really helpful.
so I think we need to make a note of that. I guess you do the top row first and get the answer. Then you do the bottom row separately and get the answer. And then you divide the top row by the answer of the bottom row.
Yes. See,
Okay.
these other videos is helpful because we don't have a teacher, you know? It's not like we're trying to find a way not to learn this. We want to learn so we can actually pass.
Right. So let's hope that she's right. Okay.
Oh, wait, 0.9.
Okay, so leave that applet up because I think we answered this question with that with the next ones.
0. That's why. Okay, so enter it on the left side and then unclick the right and keep on the left. Of course, I mean, keep your answers, because if we got it wrong, then we'll do yours.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when you put it in the applet, Cassie, and you shade the left side,
Huh?
is it negative 0.184?
No, just 184.
Really?
Yeah, I got positive.
Mess up.
Okay.
So, right. The downfall of having a smaller group. We'll wait and see what she says. What's our smaller group? Yeah, because I know, because that would work with our schedule so well. I know. I was thinking the same thing too. Because then that would make it so easy, and then our group won't suffer. Yeah, because I'm just gonna do my work ahead.
Okay, we don't care.
Correct. So the average has decreased. So when it's decreased, left hand side.
Okay,
So read those really careful.
see that?
Yeah, I'm really careful.
The average of decrease and side. So, okay, number 17, we still think it's reject the null hypothesis.
I don't know, because the null hypothesis was saying that it has decreased, so I don't know if.
Okay, let's keep listening. They're almost done.
All right. Decrease this left side, increase this. Okay. And then I put fail to reject the null hypothesis. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I did too because.
Okay, did you hear that?
Yeah, because the first null hypothesis was saying that it's gone down, and
okay.
Since the mean is 144, I feel like we can't reject the hypothesis that the mean has gone down.
So we failed to reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah. So basically, we're saying that hypothesis is right. I don't know why you use such confusing words.
Well, for one thing, the word null means void. And that's where I get confused.
Type 1.
Alpha maybe is 0.05, and because 18 was more, then we failed to reject it, right? Yeah. Okay. Agreed. So 18. I picked the last one, but so I picked the third one down because we failed to reject the null. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to find it in the notes why I did that.
I think it's the fourth.
Well, I guess we could do one and then keep the other and reverse it. You want to just do that? I'll write down my answer and then we can decide. Yeah, we can. I know I've got the answer in my notes. I just have to. I trust your answer. Like if you. Well, if I fail it, then we'll figure it out then, right? These last few, I guess. The last couple ones I'm pretty confident on, but not. It's one of those where I'm like, oh, I want to submit for the test, so when she gets on, I could go, oh yeah, these really are the answers, and I'm not just tricking you. But right.
Okay.
Okay. So I had type 1 for number 19.
I picked type 1 too.
Okay, that's what we had.
Mm-hmm.
Type
Then 20, I had the second one.
I picked A. So I'll put down my answer, and then we can double check which one.
Okay. I just remember reading how they said it's the opposite when it's actual probability. So
Oh.
that's why I picked it, because they're like, if you've got, it has to be the opposite. So I don't know.
I picked the one you picked, Ben, if you found evidence. I picked type 1 as a rule just because I was reading about type 2 in the book and I couldn't find a lot of information.
Yeah, so we'll just, okay. And then I had, this one I guessed on, because all the other ones, it seems like in the homework assignments, I put 0.05. What did you have?
Okay, I had no idea. I think you're right. I debated because I was like, this looks like compute the probability. It looks like something you need to solve it in the book.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, the homework assignment.
What did they put for 20?
0.01, if you have 0.05, it's 0.05. So I'm like,
What
I
did
guess
you
we'll find.
put for
Okay,
20?
so do you want me to submit and then?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so they put as the last question 0.05, which I think is correct too.
Yeah. What do you guys put for 21 or for 20 though?
I put the probability of a type 2 error will increase, but that could be definitely wrong. Okay, let me see what they get, okay?
Okay, I'll submit now.
See what happens.
Please. Oh, crap, I
That's
didn't
like
see my responses, but it looked like they were all saved. I guess we'll find out. Hi. Oh, we missed one.
Oh,
One.
Which one?
Give me one moment. Oh. 13. Oh, it's not the law of large numbers.
aha!
Yeah.
Woo!
I mean,
That's what we got the central limit theorem. Okay, should we go ahead and try to submit?
Mm-hmm.
I'll submit mine, okay?
Okay.
Please, 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 please. That's what she did. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Sorry. We missed like 4. Okay, let me go through the top. Number 3, we got right. Was A. And then number 4 is right. That was an A. Number 5 was right. It's with a little slash. Number 6 is right. It's A. Whoops. Number 7 is right. That was B. Number 8 is right. That was A. Number 9 was right. That was B. Okay. Number 10, what we got wrong.
Okay.
And we got 11 wrong too. So if we're going to get 10 wrong, we're going to get 11 wrong.
Maybe we got it back.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to this lady's.
I'm gonna get my notebook.
And I could try submitting it too to see if those ones would be right backwards.
Trying to look nicer again. Which of the following is the test case? Oh, Z. Was it Z?
or yeah. I actually felt the.
Oh, I just skipped it off. Okay. Okay, so 10. 10 and 11 are wrong. So are we thinking that the average claim amount is less than 1,500 is what we guess? Is it the average claim amount is greater than 1,500?
I could try doing that and then submit it to see if it's right.
Okay, try that.
Backwards.
Okay.
Why don't you?
Are the rest of them right?
Yeah. Why don't you try 11? No. 11 was wrong too. So if we think that on number 10, the average claim is greater than 1,500, that would be C.
Okay.
And number 11, which of the following would be appropriate null hypothesis?
That'd be D.
Yeah, that would be D.
Okay.
Right.
Are those the only
Let's-
ones?
Let's go for the other ones that we got wrong too.
So 12 is correct. That was A. I'm writing these down because I got to resubmit.
Yeah.
13 we got right, which is B. 14 we got wrong. Oh, we got 14 wrong. We said which of the following is the test statistic as defined in this lesson, and we put X bar. You know what? Let me go back to textbook.
Oh, for left tail, the P left test statistic Z. I think it's Z.
The Z-score.
Sure.
Okay. Then I think we got the rest. Uh-oh, number 18 is incorrect.
Right.
18?
Yeah.
Oh.
We put
Should I try
Is it C?
C maybe?
have sufficient evidence that the true population mean is less than 150, but we found out it was 184, right?
184.
Because that's what we got for the p-value.
Oh.
0.184. So people spent
They
more
put
than,
C2.
huh?
I said I think they put C2.
Okay.
I'm
See?
not sure.
Okay. So if you want to try that, the rest we got correct.
Okay.
Wait, which one? What did we get for 20?
20, we got B, and it's correct.
Okay.
Okay, so we still got 2 wrong. So we got, I think I did 20 wrong.
Okay, 20, you went back and did 20, we got that one right.
So I think I just did wrong. So what's 20?
What did you get for 10 and 11 though?
Oh, look. So 10 was right with the average claim amount is greater than 1,500, but then 11 was wrong.
Okay, so 10 is, the average amount is greater than 1,500, so that's ABC, that's C.
Mm-hmm.
And then D is not correct, and neither is, what'd you put for 11?
I put D. What did you put the first time?
I think we put C the first time.
Yeah, C and D are wrong then.
Uh-huh.
So it's got to be the average claim amount is equal to 1,500 or not equal to 1,500. But up above it says the average claim amount is less than 1,500.
Which of the following would be appropriate null hypothesis?
So I guess it would be B, which would be,
Well, if the null one, doesn't that mean that, hold on. 0 1 is not equal to. Yes, you're right.
you think it's B?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and I can do now because I think I got everything, and then I'll let you know what I get.
Okay, so 18 divided was C, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna try this.
So what was 20 again? Just because I did it wrong.
20 was B.
Okay, I did A on accident.
Shoot. You still missed one. Oh my goodness. You still missed 11. Okay. So everything
It was A?
except for, yeah, 10, which is 11.
So it's got to be A. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me try.
-15 is -0.9. 16 is 0.184. 17 is, all right. So how do you do this again? You just go back into content and you can do it again?
Yeah, you just go to the quiz, open it back up, and take it again.
Okay.
It's nice that, like, with the three of us, we can, you know, with like those true false,
I know.
we can
I
all
can
try
see
one
what-
in our one
What is it?
try, turn it in.
Yeah. Well, that way we can see where we went wrong, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 6 is A. Are you doing all mine? Are you guys?
Yes. Yeah.
My phone's gonna die any second, so if I leave, that's because it died. Just so you know.
Well, I will get this put on that page or whatever. So I think we're good.
Okay. Sounds good. This has been a rough week.
Oh,
This
cannot
has been
wait
a very,
for the class to be over.
very, very, very rough week.
Yeah.
I mean, all the it's been a crazy, weird week.
Aw.
I cannot wait until after next Thursday when I will be done with school and with work. So I
Right.
can actually concentrate on this stuff and not feel like I'm drowning.
Oh, I bet.
So, anyway, I sell real estate as well. I have for many years, and real estate is going crazy. So literally, I work all day at the school, and usually every single night, except for tonight, this week and next week, I show houses every single night.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh,
Every single night.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
you're overwhelmed. Oh,
I am right now, but it's not normally like that, just right this minute. So I will be very glad when next week comes.
Oh, I bet.
All right. Uh-oh. I think, did we get C for 18? Oh,
Hold on. Yes.
yes.
Yes. Pretty sure. Yep. We have sufficient evidence. Insufficient evidence. Yep. One.
All right. I am submitting my second quiz. And
Shoot.
100%.
yay!
Ooh.
Oh, awesome. All right, guys.
Oh, until Monday.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
It's nice to
All
have that like big break. I'm glad we did it like that.
I am too.
Yeah. I usually on Thursdays I'm working at the temple, but this was my off day.
Oh.
So I throw that in there too, you know.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
So, guys, we did it.
Yay!
We did it. All right. Is there anything we need to do or know or?
think we're okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good work, team.
Okay. See ya. Bye.
Guys.
Bye.